Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Tuesday FinNifty expiry live session. 11th of July. Time is around 3:20 now. Just 10 minutes to go for the close of the session. Kind of disappointing day. In fact, especially disappointing in terms of FinNifty's activity. Before going in to the FinNifty, let us look into the Nifty charts. Nifty opens at around 19,430 levels. From there on, climbs all the way up to 19,562. We all know 19,567 is the recent all-time high, and that is a significant level for now, for last 2 to 3 days. Today, one pullback towards that high has been made, and Nifty fails, and just short of 19,567, it makes a new high at 19,562. Just about 5 points, and it starts coming down. So a convincing lower high has been made in Nifty now. A very convincing lower high. It's a significant development when a instrument or a script or an index comes closer to a certain critical decision points. It could be towards the high or towards the low, and just short of that high it comes down. It means, like, decisively the top of that high, the earlier high, is established. So the same has happened today also. In fact, we know, on July 7th we saw the high of 19,567, and today we are seeing 19,562, and especially after a pullback attempt towards that high, Nifty tries to go up all the way towards the high, and it fails, just falls short by 5 points, and convincingly comes down and closes much below the day's high levels. It is not closing towards the high, it is not even closing towards the low, but it is definitely closing in the mid range, which is enough indication that all-time high which we saw at 19,567 is now established because of second lower high being formed. So this is with respect to Nifty. Bank Nifty, no different, has been weak for quite some time now, for last couple of days. It's way away from the all-time high of 45,747, and it is trying to create certain levels on the lower side. It is currently in the downtrend on the intraday time frame, but yes, the higher time frames are still showing little on the upside itself. But on the extreme short term time frame, when you see, that is on the intraday time frame, you can say, Bank Nifty is little bit on the downward slope, kind of, for last 3 days looks like, kind of sideways, but still it is more towards the down movement. We see within the intraday range, we see larger down movement and shorter up movement. Here also we saw today in the morning shorter up movement but larger down movement. So very clear, markets are, kind of taking a pause. At least Nifty is a very clear indication. From now on it might pause for 1 or 2 more days before it even attempts one more attempt at the all-time high. But for now, I think Nifty is, at least in the short term or on the intraday time frame, it is in the downtrend, and the way Nifty's price pattern has happened today, it looks like, even Nifty will go into sideways or slightly into the downward movement, at least in the intraday time frame. FinNifty was a disappointing day. Opens at around 20,140 levels. From there on goes all the way up to 2228, but by the end of the session we can see here how it has collapsed all the way up to 20,006 by making a new low today also, and now currently trading at 20,054. Very clearly Fin Nifty is also in the kind of sideways to downward movement, wherein we are seeing the trend wise it is in the downward trend, and also within the trend when we observe for last 3 to 4 days it might look sideways, but on the individual day pattern when you check it is more of downward movement and less of upward movement. So Fin Nifty and Bank Nifty both are fairly established in downtrend, at least on the intraday time frame. So there is going to be more of 2 steps backward and 1 step forward. That is how the pattern might work out in the coming days. But one disappointing thing is, even in Nifty we made an attempt at the all-time high and Nifty fails to even touch or cross all-time high and is now currently trading at around 19,500. So significant development in Nifty today, and reinforcement of downtrend being witnessed in Bank Nifty and Fin Nifty. So that is the today's observation on the charts. Let us see how tomorrow pans out. Let us all once again meet tomorrow with a fresh perspective on the indexes. Until then, Om Swasti.